Gentlemen, you've clicked on this video because you're losing hair. You're losing self-esteem, you're losing confidence, and you're at a point now where you don't even want to take photos anymore. If you feel attacked, then good, because by the end of this video, we're going to be fixing all of this and making sure that you feel like an absolute rock star. Because the truth is, I used to feel the same way. Growing up, I had some incredibly luscious hair, and then eventually the more money I made, the more stress I had, the more hair I lost. Or I was just destined for hair loss because of genetics. And my balding pattern started receding from the corners of my hairline and then at the crown at the same time, and my head was just getting ambushed. But regardless of whatever the reason is, it does not matter. We need to deal with the cards we're dealt with. And being some sore loser because you're losing hair is not an option. So then what do you do? What are your options? Well, the media is gonna act like you have a million options. Use this oil, apply this, Rogaine, blah, blah, blah. Guys, I've tried all of them. All of it is a bunch of garbage. And you end up looking like a grease ball all day, and it looks worse. It looks like you're holding on to dear life. So really, you only have two options. Either you get a hair transplant or you shave your head, like me. There is no in between. You're destined for one of them. Now, let me make it clear to you that there is absolutely nothing wrong with getting a hair transplant. Just book a consultation, book an appointment, book a flight to Turkey, and within 6 months, you'll have hair again, and you're going to look like $1 million. And that's half the price that girls pay for fake, you know? So there's absolutely nothing wrong with it, and you'd be surprised how many of the famous people you follow online have gotten hair transplants. Now, let me explain to you why shaving my head was one of the best decisions I have ever made in my lifetime. Number one, it makes you feel more powerful. There is nothing more dangerous than a confident man that's bald. You have to remember that hair is a privilege, and that usually when you're privileged with something like hair, then your life is easier. That means you're going to be easily more confident. But when you don't have hair, and you don't have that privilege of having hair, and you're still confident, if not more confident than the man who has hair, you are absolutely indestructible. So just simply remember that being confident with a bald head is just a whole nother level of confidence. And you'd actually be surprised. Women love men with bald heads. It is actually a thing. It turns them on. So if you think that people are not into bald heads, think again, because they fucking love that shit. Number two, you always look the same with a bald head. There is no day where you don't have a haircut. There is no day where you woke up, you forgot to take a shower, and you've left the house with bed hair. No, none of that happens. Your life is very simple and straightforward. You always look the same and you always look fresh. So it actually eliminates a lot of headaches in your life. Number three, you always look fresh because the convenience with having a bald head is that you can shave your head and look like you just got a freshly shaved haircut in under 5 minutes. Now, in the beginning, of course, it took a little longer than that, because you're trying to build that skill of shaving your hair. And at one point I remember it was taking me about 15 to 20 minutes, but slowly after a month or two, you can shave your head in under 5 minutes. So it's very straightforward, you always look fresh. And just imagine yourself in a scenario. Imagine you have to go to a wedding tomorrow. You'd have to arrange a haircut, work off of your barber's schedule, take time off of work. That doesn't happen to me. Instead, I just hop in the shower, shave my head very quickly, in under 5 minutes, and there you go. I have a fresh haircut and I'm ready to go out to any occasion. Now here's a tip. If you have a beard, it's very important to maintain your beard as well. So my suggestion would be to buy a straight blade, okay? Very simply, go on Amazon, spend $20 to $30 on a straight blade, and learn how to laser line straight blade your beard. This is going to be the finishing touch with a bald look. Number four, it saves you time on haircuts. Now, like I mentioned before, you have to arrange appointments with barbers, work off of their schedule, commute to the barber shop. And depending on how often you get a haircut, it starts to add up. It's a lot of time that you're investing to go and get a haircut. But again, with a bald head, under 5 minutes, you look fresh. And number five, you're saving a lot of money on haircuts. Now, this depends on how often you were getting a haircut, but I was at a point where I was getting a haircut at least minimum once a week, sometimes even twice a week. And nowadays, barbers are charging an arm and a leg for a haircut. So if you really think about it, you're saving at least $300-400 a month with a bald head. Now, to some, that's not a lot of money, but to others, it's a lot. So just keep it in consideration. So really, the point being is that I would have never experienced any of this without actually trying to be bald. Guys, I'll be honest, the first day I shaved my head, it was one of the scariest days of my life. It was not easy. It's coming to that moment and understanding and accepting the fact that you're losing hair and that you're just gonna wipe it out clean. But in reality, if I ever get bored of the look, I can always book a flight to Turkey and get a hair transplant. It's that simple. So here's what you're going to do because you need some help. That's why you're watching this video. So I'm gonna make it very simple for you. If you're losing hair, go and shave your head. Go. What are you waiting for? And make sure that you don't judge the way you look the first day and even the first week or two. It's important that you adjust to it, live with it, and make sure that you shave your head frequently. And the key to having a shaved head is always maintaining it. It's very, very important that you shave your head at least every 2 days, if not every single day. Because the moment you don't do that and you let your hair grow out, you start to age very, very quickly. Almost overnight, you're going to age like 20 years. So make sure you maintain a freshly shaved head, apply some nice aftershave right after to give it that reflective and shiny look. Trust me, it's going to be one of the best decisions you've ever made. And again, guys, if you're not happy with the look, book a flight to Turkey ASAP. Don't waste time. Because as men, our confidence is everything. Our self-esteem is everything. And the longer you prolong hair loss, the worse you're going to feel over time. And let me give you a final tip about being bald. Try to get some color. Go and get a tan, because the moment you have a tan, it just elevates that look even more. And like I mentioned earlier, the ladies fucking love it. And there we have it, folks. That's how we're gonna make you feel like $1,000,000. Go and shave your fucking head. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button. But with that being said, guys, my name is Nav. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.